Well, Canadians were hit with another interest rate uppercut today after inflationary deficits by this Liberal government are driving up inflation and interest rates. The Governor of the Bank of Canada has even said these deficits are driving the higher costs. One mother told the CBC that she signed into a 1.9% mortgage, variable rate, because she believed the government that rates would be low for long. And now she says, I punch myself on that decision. Why did I listen to these people? Mr. Speaker, how is this mother going to pay the extra $1,000 a month in mortgage payments that they're putting on her back?
Hear, hear. The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I'd be careful if I were the member opposite asking people who's listening to whose advice when his idea to hedge on inflation was to go buy crypto. Shame on that advice. Irresponsible, not appropriate. Mr. Speaker, we are going to eliminate interest on student loans and apprentice loans. We're going to make it more affordable to buy a house. We're going to get workers the money they need faster, Mr. Speaker. In 1 hour, the Conservative chorus can sing with us and support Canadians, or they can do what they've always done and voted against.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Yeah, we're singing from a very different song sheet than this inflationary government, Mr. Speaker. But you know who else is singing from a different song sheet? The Liberal MP for the Yukon. He's confirmed what Conservatives have been saying all along. He says, I'm not happy with this gun bill, and I'm not in a position to support this bill at this moment with those amendments in play. This is really upsetting. Many, many Yukoners regularly hunt, either as a source of food or for recreational aspects of hunting. Mr. Speaker, even their own backbench are getting the message. Canadians don't want to ban hunters, they want to stop criminals. Will the government get the message?
Here. The Honourable Minister for Public Safety.
Mr. Speaker, and we are doing precisely that, including some of the provisions within the project of law C-21, which will give additional tools to police, including raising maximum sentences to go after hardened gun traffickers, including $450 million to bolster the resources for CBSA to allow them to build on the record number of illegal gun seizures. Those were provisions that the Conservatives either voted against or filibustered. And if the Conservatives were serious about protecting our communities from gun violence, then they would reverse their position, support these measures so we can go after the criminals who've been terrorizing our communities for far too long with guns. Thank you.
Leader of the Opposition.
This Liberal government has granted a contract to a China-linked company to provide technology, anti-spying technology. But the issue is that the owner of this company is criminally accused of 21 different crimes in the United States of America linked to espionage itself. So how can the government possibly make the decision of hiring someone who is criminally accused of espionage in order to stop espionage in our police forces? The Honourable Minister for Public Services. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We are aware of the concerns with regards to the RCMP contract with Sinclair Technologies, and our government is studying this. This company has solid experience in the matter. It provides services based on requirements established by the different departments. We will take all measures necessary to protect our infrastructure. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Well, that answer was encrypted with bureaucraties. Maybe that would be a better way to protect our internal communications. But instead, the government came up with a different plan. What they've done is they've given a contract to a company that's supposed to protect the RCMP from eavesdropping, and that company is owned by another company that's charged with 21 espionage offenses in the United States of America. How on God's green earth did this government think it was a good idea to give a company accused of espionage the control of our anti-espionage technology?
The Honourable Minister. Minister for Public Safety.
Mr. Speaker, we put in place rigorous processes to screen for national security concerns when it comes to awarding contracts, Mr. Speaker, and I want to assure my colleague that we are looking very, very carefully at the way in which our independent public servants screen this particular contract. I share the member's concern. I think we can all agree that it's important to protect our national security, which is why we cracked down on foreign funding, Mr. Speaker, which is why we struck two independent, nonpartisan panels to confirm the integrity of our democratic institutions, including our elections in 2019-21. What's the distinction? We did these things, the Conservatives did not.
L'honorable député.